Hello everyone, in this video I'll be translating and summarizing the latest Urdu broadcast by Imran Riaz Khan to make it accessible for our English-speaking audience. Let's go through the key developments and insights in Imran Riaz Khan's words. You can get an idea of how wise the establishment of Pakistan is from the fact that, in their attempt to make Mission Noor controversial, they have actually made it more popular. That is, people who didn't even know about Mission Noor or weren't talking about it. Now, thanks to the establishment, it's gained even more popularity. And this time again, they played the religion card. A story comes to my mind. There was a dig, a Deputy Inspector General who once met me. He said, "The agencies wanted me to do something. This was long ago, but I refused. Then they started harassing me, coming to my house, summoning me repeatedly, saying, 'You must do this task.' I told them it was wrong, the law doesn't allow it, so I wouldn't do it. Then they threatened me. Said they'd file a case against me. I said, 'Go ahead, file it. I've never committed corruption or dishonesty in my life. Your case won't stand.' Then they threatened to get me transferred. I said, 'Fine, do it.' Then they tried to scare me by saying they'd ruin my career. I said, 'Go ahead.' But then the dig said for the first time I got shaken and worried. When they threatened to file a case of blasphemy against me, he said, 'That really scared me.' I thought, man, this is a dangerous weapon. So yes, the agencies go that far. Coming back, to make Mission Noor controversial, the religion card was played and they linked it with another personality, referencing Qadianiyat or Ahmadi beliefs. They said the name Noor belonged to someone, specifically Maulvi Hakim Nuruddin. But come on, the Quran has Surah Noor, and Allah says Allah is the light Noor of the heavens and the earth. So you want to take the word Noor, which has existed in the Quran for more than 1400 years, and tie it to something from just 100 years ago, and claim copyright over it? That's unreasonable. I spoke to the people who initiated Mission Noor, people like Ahmad Khan, and they said, well, we are standing firm. We're not backing down an inch. I asked them why they wouldn't take even one step back. They explained, first of all, they said, we are Muslims. Our belief is clear. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the final messenger of Allah. After him, no one can claim prophethood. Anyone who does is a liar, and we curse such individuals. They told me more, saying that this was actually an attempt to suppress us. And honestly, pressure has been building on us for the past few days. Even some members of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf or PTI have started speaking out. But still, no one is backing away from the azan, the call to prayer. Everyone is saying the azan must be given. Nuru Haq Qadri agreed. Arif Alvi deleted his previous statement. And, like I mentioned last night, agencies are staying up late, knocking on the doors of clerics, calling them, asking for fatwas, urging them to say something. Even some smaller tasks were managed, even within PTI. Now, the real point, the people behind this say, we're just ordinary Pakistanis trying to unite the nation. We won't be blackmailed. They believe this is the establishment's classic move. If something gets out of control, they hand it over to people close to them, so that control slips away from the public and social media and into the hands of compromised political actors. That's what they told me. Now, what's in a name? What matters is the action. And the action, the azan, is something huge. Calling to Allah is never wrong. No one can declare it wrong. Pakistan is a democracy. Pakistanis will give the azan. Now, the story behind changing the name, the fear is that after changing the name, they'll change the objective. Then the venue will change. Then the time will change. Everything will get compromised. But these people say, no, we will all give the azan and all Pakistanis should give the azan. We must call upon Allah against oppression, tyranny and dictatorship. Look at the situation. The justice system in your country has collapsed. You can't go to courts and get justice anymore. After the 26th constitutional amendment, all paths are closed. Parliament has been rendered powerless. All institutions have mortgaged to serve one personality. The country is under a kind of martial law. In such a situation, won't you turn to Allah for help? Allah will give you strength and unite you. And then you can be freed from this tyrannical system. Now, this tyrannical system, they'll try their best to sustain it by making things controversial. But these efforts are unintelligent. These people are completely irrational. They tried to suppress something and ended up boosting it even more. You'll now see how people give azan and how it spreads across social media. Now, those who are worried that their face might be seen and they'll get arrested, let me tell you, no one gets arrested for giving azan. But if you're still concerned, you can record the azan with the camera facing your back. Face the Qibla, and have someone record from behind. There are ways to do it, but again, azan is not something you can be arrested for. I knew that if I put up the photo of Martyr Arshad Sharif, or my own, or anyone else's, the Punjab government would uproot our camp, destroy everything. So I put up the photo of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. So far, everything is going great. They haven't been able to do anything, so follow this strategy. This system is dying its own death. It's gasping. So whether you call it Mission Noor or Hukmi Azan, it doesn't matter. The goal is the same, to give the azan. So today, all Pakistanis must give the azan and make the video public. Now viewers, the fight over control of London say that will begin in just a few hours. PTI had called for a protest at 3 p.m. UK time, which will be around 8 or 9 p.m. Pakistan time. I'll update you next week. Some people are saying that General Asim Munir has left the UK, possibly to Europe. Others believe it's just a strategy and he might appear at the event unexpectedly to avoid backlash, like a surprise entry. These are the kinds of rumours going around. But yes, PTI and overseas Pakistanis have announced their protest. This is a big test for them. They've done huge protests in the UK before, massive ones. But the question is, will they be able to pull it off again today? We'll get the answer in a few hours. See you. Third important news, the Awami Action Committee in Azad Kashmir has posed a major challenge to Pakistan's establishment. The real issue they've identified is very serious. They realise that the root cause of all the problems is the establishment's control over the parliament. They've resolved to free their parliament from the grip of the establishment. Pakistan still hasn't grasped this, but Azad Kashmir has. Just like the military establishment controls Pakistan's parliament, it controls Azad Kashmir's government too, and the Awami Action Committee has now understood this. They've said, remove the establishment's control. To remove it, concrete steps must be taken. After analysing it, they found the key issue. How does the establishment gain control of the parliament? By placing its own people in it. These planted members always outnumber the elected representatives, so the real voice of the people gets drowned. The establishment's puppets sit in the assembly and run the government according to their will. Nothing reflects the will of the people of Azad Kashmir. And when they dug deeper, they found the core problem. 12 seats in the Azad Kashmir Assembly are not even contested within Azad Kashmir. These are for so-called migrants from occupied Kashmir, and elections are held in Lahore, Karachi, Gujranwala, Sialkot, and so on. 12 members are simply sent into the Azad Kashmir Assembly, not elected there. All 12 are establishment picks. Because it's not a real election, it's more like a selection. I've covered this before. They've divided these seats across cities like Lahore, Sialkot, Gujranwala. So this is not an election at all, this is a selection. The agencies decide in advance. Sir, this person is the one we want to get in. Now the agencies have got their people in. They found 12 people from outside. There is a little bit of fighting inside, and they establish their rule by their will. And then, through that puppet government, whenever they want, whenever their will desires, they change the government, put whoever they want in power here or there. Those people are like sheep and goats under their control. Now the Awami Action Committee has decided that this chain of events must be stopped. They have demanded that whoever becomes a member of the Azad Kashmir Assembly must be the one who contests the election from there, from Azad Kashmir. It cannot be that you hold elections somewhere else, bring a person from outside and seat them over our assembly. This is their demand. Now Pakistan will respond by saying that if that happens, our case will become weak. The claim about Kashmir's independence, we want to free Kashmir. So if such a thing happens, they will make statements to fool you again. That's fine. But if you do not reduce the number of seats, then take these seats from there only, in proportionate representation. Take them from Azad Kashmir or give them to those who win elections there. Or this whole process should also be taken to Azad Kashmir. Those who come from outside are total fraud and fake. There is no election. A few individuals who have good relations with the establishment and the military get tickets there based on those relations. They contest elections on behalf of one group. Voting and shooting, what kind of election is that? Their name gets nominated, and they go and sit in the Azad Kashmir Assembly and start serving the establishment. The Awami Action Committee wants to end this practice now. On the 29th, they have also announced a major protest. So just like some people say that Asim Munir is moving very wisely and sharply, on the other hand, he is facing many difficulties and challenges. And this regime change operation or the opposition to Imran Khan, has made Pakistan's military establishment face opposition from all sides. The reason is that issues that never used to get public support are now getting full public support because Pakistan's military establishment is killing the most popular politician of Pakistan. So the public support goes along with every issue that goes against the military establishment. This is a fact. If anyone wants to close their eyes to it, let them. But this is the reality. Regarding the Pakistan-Saudi Arabia agreement, Allama Raja Nasser Abbas gave a statement, which is very important. Just see this statement. He says, as a Muslim with firm belief who considers complete preparation necessary for Muslim unity and against enemies, I welcome and support the upcoming defense agreement between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia. This is entirely in accordance with the guidance given in the Quran in Surah Al-Anfal. Then he explained the translation of the verse from Surah Al-Anfal, saying that you must keep your horses and military strength ready against the enemy. This agreement is an important and historic step, but before making a final decision, some questions must be addressed. Now he raised some very important questions. He asked, does this agreement actually bind Pakistan and Saudi Arabia to counter Israeli aggression? Or are there other strategic goals? This is a very important question. Secondly, under this agreement, what is meant by aggression? Who do you call an aggressor? This is a complex issue, and will this agreement reduce the presence of Muslim countries in American military bases in the region, or will it just serve to complete Western alliances? Very important questions. How will other Muslim countries view this agreement, and what kind of reaction will they have? This concerns Iran, Yemen, and other countries. Can this agreement turn into a broad Muslim unity that changes the security map of the East and West and weakens the Israeli and Western coalition? This is a very good question, but it seems to me apparently it will not. Until these questions are answered, I trust the leadership of Pakistan and Saudi Arabia. The people of both countries and the entire Muslim world have placed great expectations on this claim. This effort must never fail, especially for the rights of the Palestinian people and against Israeli atrocities in the region. My prayer is that this agreement becomes a source of more unity and solidarity among Muslims, not division and discord. Now this is what some people say, that the unity Ahmad Quraishi talks about against Iran and other countries is not against Israel. Ahmad Quraishi is a man connected to the establishment with good relations there, so he says this unity is not against Israel as these are Muslim countries. This is a very worrying matter. But Allama Raja Nasser Abbas has presented strong evidence and raised questions. Now, on Pakistan's defence front, Khawaja Asif did a very strange and honestly quite a frightening thing. Khawaja Asif said without any ambiguity, I say that Afghanistan is an enemy country. Attacks happen on our territory, our children's blood is shed, and those terrorists here get help from there. This is not a neighbourly issue. Without any doubt, I say Afghanistan is an enemy country. This is a screenshot from Dawn News, and Nadir Baloch tweeted it. That's where I picked up this news. Now, if Khawaja Asif is saying this, then he has done something very frightening. Declaring a brother Islamic country as an enemy, what does that mean? Pakistan shares its longest border with Afghanistan, and the defence minister knows what declaring that country an enemy means. We call it a brother Islamic country. If this news is as Dawn reported, then it's like shooting oneself in the foot. Your enemy in the east is India, and on the other side, you have declared Afghanistan your enemy. Your relations with Iran are not good anyway. You went into an agreement with Saudi Arabia, Khawaja Asif. You have created enemies all around you. What do Afghans think about you? Look, my first sympathy, if it can be for anyone in the world, is for Pakistanis, Muslims and Pakistanis. My religion and nationality are such, but some things must be thought about. What happened with the Afghans? I present data to you that the war fought inside Afghanistan was open to Pakistan through its paths. We prepared jihadis here, called people from all over the world for training, and our generals earned dollars. Today, the children of those generals have diabetes. They made huge wealth. So the matter is, we made a lot of money here. And whose children died? Afghans. We created a whole war scenario inside Afghanistan and trained people here who were sent there. Soviet war. Then after 1991, a new war started. And we played a full role in every war. Not only that, but we provided bases to outsiders to go and fight, kill and loot in Afghanistan. Regarding those killed in Afghanistan, we talk about 8,000 to 9,000 deaths in the war on terror. Others say 70,000 or 90,000 people died, but it's less than 100,000 according to various reports. But if you check various credible reports online, Google them, you will find that between 2 to 3 million, that is, 30 lakh Afghans were massacred as a result of these wars in Afghanistan. If you include recent massacres in the past decades, that number is even higher. A massive scale of Afghans were killed. Nearly 3 million people were maimed or injured. If you go to Afghanistan, as I have, you will see many elderly people and countless others who are disabled. Many are in wheelchairs or walking with crutches. Why? Because there were landmines everywhere, so many bombs exploded and destruction was so widespread that a huge number of people became disabled. Around 30 lakh people disabled or injured, and 50 lakh people migrated out of Afghanistan, while 20 lakh moved internally within the country. Such horrific massacres have happened in Afghanistan that one can barely imagine. The soul shudders thinking about people being locked in containers and shot. Huge atrocities happened, and the same Khawaja Asif, when America was defeated and leaving Afghanistan, tweeted that the power is yours and God is ours. At that time it suited the situation, so he moved there, because the Pakistan military establishment thought they should maintain friendship with the Taliban and bring them back to Pakistan. So Khawaja Asif was polishing that shoe, saying, "The power is yours and God is ours." And now the same Khawaja Asif says that Afghanistan, according to this news, is an enemy country without any hint. You can't have a friend in Pakistan's region or surroundings. Bangladesh asks you to apologize. You have disputes with India. Your relations with Iran are not good. You have an agreement with Saudi Arabia. Now you have ruined things with Afghanistan by officially declaring it an enemy. This is extremely regrettable and disgraceful behavior and should change. Now Sohail Warich said that the army chief has both courage and determination and wisdom. There is enough courage in Pakistan for you to see what is happening, and enough determination to try for another extension. And for wisdom, just look at the face, look at terrorism, Pakistan's conditions, or nothing else. Look at the current Form 47 government of Pakistan, or these ministers. Look at their faces, you will understand the level of wisdom. That wraps up our translation of Imran Riaz Khan's video. I hope this English version helped you understand his message better. Please like, share and subscribe to Awami Lens to help our community grow. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of this effort.